Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alyssa if you're new here. Today I'm going to be comparing the new Tarte foundation. It is called Face Tape. I got mine in the shade Fairlight Beige. I actually recorded me before I had makeup on and I did half and half, but I realized that my mic wasn't on. So I'm basically going to cut through when I was applying it. This one has a pump. As you can see, it's a lot better than the old one. If you remember, this was the Shape Tape one that had the controversy. As most of you probably know, it didn't have a very good shade range. The packaging was also kind of frowned upon with this big doe foot applicator, which is good for concealer but not so handy for foundation. And this one I had in Fair Neutral, which is too light for me. I kind of, as you can see, my makeup's done. I kind of made it work by blending it out because I do have errands and things to do today. But the actual formula on this was cakey and I didn't like it as well. I had the matte version. And just a couple of things to let you know, this new one went on a lot more smoothly and dewy compared to the old one. And it was also more full coverage. Generally, when I put the old foundation on, I would have to do 2 layers. This one, I only needed 1, and it just seemed to sit a lot better on my skin. It didn't sink into any like wrinkles or like pores or anything as much as the other one. So on this side of my face is the old foundation, and this side of my face is the new Tarte foundation. So right now it's about 2 o'clock. I was gonna give it about 8 hours till around 10 p.m. Zoom you guys in, see how it kind of lays on my skin after an 8-hour day and how it kind of falls apart. Compare the two. My primer is just my Too Faced Hangover RX primer, something I've been using for a while, so I can give them both a fair chance with that and know that it's not gonna affect the foundation in any way. So I'm just gonna jump into showing you guys me applying it with a beauty blender and then come back in about 8 hours. Okay guys, so I'm up really close for you to kind of show you the finish after 8 hours. This is the new foundation comparing to the old. As you can see around my nose, the old one is kind of like breaking up. My nose is one of the very greasy areas of my face, so normally foundation doesn't really last that long on me. Compared to the other side, it's still breaking up a little bit, but not as bad. And it hasn't really like sunk into a lot of my pores. Comparing it to this side, it just looks cakey, kind of greasy. So honestly, I would say the new one is doing a little bit better when it comes to wear time. So my final thoughts, also my background's missing because my cats decided to rip it off the wall. My final thoughts on this is I do think it is better than the old foundation. I don't know if it's like amazingly better. I think that if you were gonna buy one or the other, I don't know if they're discontinuing the old one or not, but I would definitely grab the new one. I think the finish is better. I think it lasts longer. The shade range is obviously better. As the day I'm filming this, I saw something on Instagram about another foundation that Tarte's doing, so we'll see how that one compares. I'm sure I'll probably end up picking that one up too. Tarte, as far as a brand goes, is one of my favorite brands, so I was really disappointed in their shade range when this came out, so I'm happy that they kind of tried to redeem themselves a little bit with the new shade range and the foundation, and the formula is pretty good. So all in all, I like it. I think there's good foundations at the drugstore. You don't need to like run out and go get this right now. But other than that, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.